welcome back to the channel. Anon here. So I've been playing this, been re-rolling, actually not playing yesterday, the full day for this game. It's called Tower of Fantasy. I think most of you already know. I'm just gonna give it a try and see how this game plays. It's very Genshin-like, Genshin Impact. Open world RPG. It's an MMO as well because you can see players coming in and out. That's the big difference between this and Genshin, is that you actually play with other players straight away. There's guild and things like that as well. So yeah, so I'm playing this and I got lucky with this account. It's a gacha game again, you know, but I'm gonna try and just play it as F2P for this one. So yeah, I've got these three SSR, you know, DPS, or not DPS, sorry, a tanker, a range DPS, and a sword DPS. I also have another account in another server that, well, this is the same account but in a different server that has the DPS, fire and healer DPS, which I quite like the gameplay. But I'm just gonna try this one as well and see how this one play. I mean, it's a gacha game and the rate is a little bit rubbish. So on the other account I have this guy, Zero and King.
Do you have the money?
He looks like, in Genshin Impact, looks like Diluc. They're very good. Everybody is trying to reroll for this girl, Nemesis. She's very good healer support, I think. But yeah, it's a bit tricky to get, you know, because you need the currency to get it, and yeah, I haven't been lucky. So let's see how it plays. Okay. So here you have simulacra. That's what they call it. That's the characters they call it, simulacra. But you also can create your own character. So if I remove it, so this is my made character, you know, nice and cute looking, what do you call it, anime, right? Yeah, so what the game can do, I think the first thing first, like the UI, and user interface and user experience. It's a little bit less polished in my opinion than Genshin, for example. It's less forgiving. I mean, you have the typical like double jump, you know, jump and dash, or trying to what do you call it, dash to evade. But then you have the weapons. There are three different buttons. R, right? You know, you have the bow and you can aim and all that. That's as usual, you know. Flurry attack, you know, and then you have the sword, right? Okay, and then you can hold it and do this. That will take your stamina. There's stamina bar refilling there, and Q is this weapon, the shield. This shield is pretty cool because this shield, okay, if you hold it, it will, you know, release that, and then, you know, just the typical kind of melee attack. But then if you press the special skill, it opens up and becomes an axe, which I thought pretty cool. Well, a blunt axe pretty much, right? So this is pretty cool. So the E, which is the sword, the special attack is like really cool attack. I kind of like it, but it's very slow. Like, that attack is very slow. And the bow, special attack, just charge and do a area, what do you call it, AoE damage, I guess. So yeah, this is the world. I'm using a filter, which is, the filter is retro filter. So you can choose a filter. So if I show you in the default, this is a nighttime at the moment. It's really colorful, right? Really bright and colorful. You know, you can see like the world here. Okay, so let's go to the next mission. Where's the next mission? And then I will then change it later on because I kind of like the muted color a little bit better because it's just too much. Okay. And yeah, you can use like that like a glider or jetpack they call it. Here is the story, full of cutscenes.
This was all my fault.
And the cool thing is
Her condition's worse than we thought.
your main character, the one that you created,
Conditions are not
actually
friends are coming to
talks.
help, but they won't
Unlike
be here at least until tomorrow.
unlike
We don't have
Genshin
that
with
kind of time.
Paimon talks all the time.
I need your help again. There's an abandoned lab near the northern coast of Astra. Also, please don't mention. I'm sorry. I can't tell you the identity of that.
Okay. So this is kind of like maybe it's still in chapter 1, not too far from maybe 30 minutes into the game. Not too far. Yeah, you still have fall damage, of course, right? As usual. Yeah, and there will be a vehicle next. We need to get it first, unlock it in the next kind of few not chapters, in the next few missions, and to unlock it. Let's see the combat. Let's use the simulacra, right, to make it look nice.
I understand.
Okay, this is the one in the ad promos. Okay, what am I using? I'm using the arrow. And the arrow is really strong. And that's very quick. Yeah, the problem is here is like if you put a repeat click button on your mouse, it doesn't work on this, you know, which is annoying because like you kind of want to just keep on clicking, but there is a controller support. So even with the controller, the problem is like the menu system, you can't navigate it properly with controller, which is hilarious. So I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. Yeah, and then it's the thing about the movement of the control. It's a little bit finicky. So it's a little bit tricky sometimes to just quickly jump. It's like the hitboxes and things like that are a little bit, how do you call it, unruly. See, like it's really hard to just get to that spot, for example, right? You're gonna have to like really aim, you know, really annoying. Like, that's the thing that I almost fell down. Okay, you need like some keys to actually decipher some of these higher level boxes. You know, and you get EXP. There is no character EXP here, it's just your account EXP. And yeah, so here we go. So yeah, so there are a lot of like, how do you call it, free summon materials around the map where you explore, similar to, you know, any other I guess gacha where you need to explore around the map.
This place looks like it's been abandoned for quite some
And
time.
missions
I wonder if anything still
give
works.
you some as well, but yeah.
This data. Chrono chambers? The coordinates look like they're near the shelter.
What's the story about? Good question. It's hard to follow. Maybe I'll revisit it so that way we can understand what it is.
Wait until someone's home before you visit.
But there is
Hey there,
basically
son. I'm here to deliver
a,
a message and didn't mean to look through
what do
your
you call it?
things.
Humanity built a
Why are you
really
here,
tall tower called
stranger?
the Tower of Fantasy.
Zeke's sister was seriously
And
wounded, so he
you
asked
know,
me
as
to
the
look for help
usual,
here.
is the rich versus poor.
We will take care
So
of
the
that.
rich are
Please
up
leave if you
in the
have nothing
tower,
else.
living and trying to find
Hello?
kind of like
Hello?
new civilizations and this like that,
I
while
really hope
everybody
they can
who's
help
poor
Shirley.
is at the bottom of the tower. Let me see this now. See, this is morning now. Okay. So yeah, this is the kind of the color. It's really like anime like color, right? Like I said, right? Really bright and colorful. Right now, I don't really like that. I'll show you the other ones. Like this one is just basically like how do you call it? Near Automata, right? A bit monochrome, a bit like yucks, right? This one is just like super bright, like not too dissimilar to the first one. And the last one is the one that I kind of like, this retro style. It just gives it a little bit of a cooler hue to it, of course, right? You know, like a cyberpunky style, but things are a little bit more muted. Okay, but you know, for the purpose of this video, I'll just put it into default so that you know what to expect when you play the game. Okay, so yeah, so that tower there, that's the Tower of Fantasy, right? I think that's what they call it. So that's the one that, you know, basically all the rich people are up there, while here is poor people, right, in this ground. And then there's a lot of these monsters or enemies that are basically living on the ground. Okay, so when your energy is full, yeah, I can blue this up. Yeah,
Freeze.
use like a special attack. I quite like this playstyle actually. Yeah, we'll see. So if you evade at the right time, right? Come on, I have to climb this. If you, yeah, that's right. I can climb and I can't do it. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot you instead. There you go. Yeah, that's the problem. Like this, like the way they designed the heights and the edges, right? What they should do is they like this. This is the classic example of bad UX, right? But you get to the top and you fall down, right? Like so you can't go up there. All right, this is actually an enemy. And I think the enemy in the world scaled based on region and your level. Right, I want to see. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Right, there you go. And the environment can burn as well. Alright, let's go to the... Oh, that's quite far away. Yeah, teleport. But yeah, what do you think, guys, so far? I think it looks pretty good. The thing is, there's no auto at all in this game. You really need to keep on going. Okay, I think I'm going to join a guild. I don't know if that's already available. Yeah, I don't think not yet. I need to keep on going. Alright, this is the gacha. Alright, we can do this gacha here. Let's see how the gacha looks like. There you go. Got nothing. I'll skip it. So you gacha the weapons, and if you get the weapon of the character, the SSR character or the SR character, then you get that character as well, as the what they call it, the simulacra. It's quite interesting they're using simulacra. Simulacra, it's a terminology I think by John, well not invented, but John Baudrillard made a book called Simulacra and Simulacrum. It's basically a book that being used by the Wachowski brother to create the Matrix. Right, so the story is this girl, Shirley, got affected by, you know, almost at least like a,
Shirley's not a monster. I'll make her better.
what do you call it, like I guess the monsters that, or the condition that corrupts the environment, almost like IRL. I'm gonna say anything about that. But yeah, so it became this enraged person, just like any other. What do you call it? I guess animals or monsters around the world.
What happened? What have I done?
Okay.
Did I hurt someone?
Shirley.
I don't want this. Zeke, you know what you have
Awesome.
to do.
I can't.
Remember our rule.
Shirley, I can't. I just can't.
That's a bit crazy. Right?
I don't have much time left, Zeke. Don't let me become one of those things, please.
Yeah, I think the story is pretty good, guys. I mean, like, if you play this,
Do it, Zeke!
play for fun. You know, you get the two
There's no
selected
time left.
SSR actually. So the game is pretty generous. You can select the units you want, right? It's
Enough.
very good.
Everyone leave.
You know, it's quite generous. Every 2 weeks, I think you get one multi. But just enjoy playing it, right? There's a PvP, there's PvE, sorry, the guild raid or things like that, you know, and just play it for fun. You know, don't need to worry about like trying to get the best units and things like that, because I was trying to reroll yesterday and it's just not enjoyable because, you know, the raid is
Shouldn't be
really
like this.
What happened?
really
That's
bad.
the way things are around there. If one of us changed, the closest.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip those dogs. Alright, so yeah, I'm not gonna try and take too much time. This is Tower of Fantasy. Yeah, here you go. What do you think? And if you play, I'm playing on the Odyssey channel. There's a lot of what do you call it, Southeast Asia through here, and a lot of Indonesians, a lot of friends that I used to play with in other games are here in this one. Okay, so let's do one gacha. I think this says I can get a yellow orb here and do one gacha.
New discovery.
Right, called nucleus. So here we are. Okay, I'm gonna do the gacha. One gacha. Let's hope maybe we can get something good. Probably not, but you know. Let's have a look. Blue, purple, one yellow. Nah. There you go. We got trash. So yeah, so the upgrades are mostly upgrading the weapons. That's the one that makes you much stronger. Using some of those, I guess, elements you found as well. I think this bow is really strong. So let's compare. Attack 50, HP 3100. Right. How about attack 38? Defense 24, right? Resistance, I don't know if the resistance is actually a weapon. Sorry, yeah, so this one has highest attack. And I need to get level 15 to upgrade. I can upgrade this one actually, because I have these elements here to make it stronger. There you go. Yeah, this one is really strong. Hey, like this is level 20, it's 67. This is level 10, it's 50 already. Let's try to set it 20. 82. Ooh, this weapon is gonna be my favorite, I think, because it's really strong. Really strong. Yeah, there you go. Climb. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. There you go. That's Tower of Fantasy. They look good. So yeah, I'm gonna try and play it for a little bit. I don't know how much I can play this because it's really demanding. But yeah, I'll play it here and there, slowly, and grind it slowly. I'm not trying to compete or anything. Yeah, there you go, guys. Have fun and hope to see you next video. Bye now.
It's fading.